In the vibrant world of K-pop, where trends shift rapidly and every release competes for global attention, few songs have managed to sustain dominance over time. Yet, Who, released 15 months ago, stands as a shining exception. As of 2025, it has officially become the most listened to solo song by a K-pop artist worldwide, an extraordinary feat that has captured the attention of fans, critics, and fellow artists alike. With its haunting melody, introspective lyrics, and emotionally charged vocals, Who has transcended language barriers to become a universal anthem of self-reflection and resilience. When Who first dropped, expectations were high, but no one could have predicted the impact it would leave on the global music scene. The song's streaming numbers have shattered multiple records across platforms such as Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube, while also topping charts in over 40 countries. Its message, beautifully crafted with raw honesty, resonated with millions who found comfort and connection in its melancholic tone. As of November 2025, the track has surpassed 2.3 billion global streams, making it one of the most successful K-pop solo releases of all time. But beyond the numbers, Who represents a turning point, both for its creator and for the K-pop industry as a whole. It's a song that bridges introspection and performance, tradition and innovation, Korea and the world. The birth of Who, a song that came from silence according to multiple interviews and behind-the-scenes documentaries. Who was born during one of the artist's most introspective periods. After years of performing as part of a globally celebrated group, the artist, whose identity, while obvious to fans, remains tied to their public persona, took a temporary break from the spotlight to rediscover their musical identity. During this time, they reportedly spent long nights writing lyrics, experimenting with melodies, and trying to capture emotions that words alone couldn't convey. The result was Who, a minimalist yet deeply emotional track that asks a simple but profound question. Who am I when the world isn't watching? That question became the song's emotional heartbeat. The lyrics explore themes of identity, loneliness, fame, and the passage of time, universal feelings amplified through the lens of a superstar. It's this vulnerability that separates Who from many other K-pop hits, making it feel deeply personal yet universally relatable. The sound that captured the world musically. Who is a masterpiece of modern production fused with artistic subtlety. Built on a foundation of soft synths, lo-fi beats, and a gently pulsing bass line, it evokes a dreamy, almost nostalgic mood. The vocals, delivered with breathtaking control and emotion, glide effortlessly through verses of quiet introspection before reaching a chorus that feels both liberating and heartbreaking. Critics have described Who as a perfect marriage between vulnerability and sophistication. Rolling Stone praised its delicate balance of intimacy and grandeur, while Billboard noted that the track pushes K-pop's emotional boundaries into universal pop territory. The song's bridge, with its haunting refrain of "Who do I become when I'm alone?" became one of the most quoted lines on social media in 2024. Fans around the world shared their own interpretations, using it as a soundtrack for personal moments of growth, loss, and rediscovery. That a viral moment turned cultural movement within days of its release. Who began trending globally on X, formerly Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. The hashtag Who Challenge encouraged fans to post clips of themselves reflecting or dancing to the song, often accompanied by captions about identity, love, or healing. Celebrities from across the world, including artists from Hollywood, Japan, and Brazil, joined in, sharing their admiration for the song's emotional power. The accompanying music video only amplified the song's reach. Shot in black and white, it depicts the artist wandering through desolate urban landscapes, occasionally staring into mirrors or empty spaces. The minimalist direction allows the viewer to focus on every facial expression, every breath, and every pause in the music, all of which serve to enhance the emotional gravity of the song. YouTube analytics show that within the first 72 hours, Who surpassed 50 million views, breaking multiple solo artist records. As of 2025, the video has exceeded 1.2 billion views, continuing to attract new listeners every day. The power of authenticity. What sets Who apart from typical pop releases is its authenticity. Rather than relying solely on flashy choreography or high-budget visuals, the song thrives on emotional depth and lyrical sincerity. The artist has often spoken about how Who was inspired by a period of self-doubt and introspection, a time when they questioned the meaning of success and fame. In one notable interview, the artist said, "I wanted to write something honest, not perfect. I wanted to show people that even when you're seen as strong or confident, you can still be searching for who you really are." That statement resonated with fans who have followed the artist's career from the very beginning. To them, Who isn't just a song. It's a mirror reflecting their own struggles and triumphs. This sincerity helped the song transcend generational and cultural boundaries. From Seoul to Sao Paulo, from Paris to Jakarta, Who became a shared emotional language, reminding millions of the universal human need for self-understanding. Breaking barriers on global charts from a commercial perspective, Who achieved unprecedented success for a K-pop solo track. It debuted at #1 on the Billboard Global 200, maintaining the top spot for 6 consecutive weeks. It also reached #1 on Spotify's Global Top 50, marking the first time a Korean solo artist achieved such a feat for more than a month. In the United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia, Who climbed to the top 5, a rare accomplishment for a non-English song. Remarkably, despite being performed primarily in Korean, the track's universal themes allowed it to connect with audiences who didn't even understand the lyrics. Translation videos, fan-made lyric interpretations, and emotional reaction clips flooded YouTube and TikTok, helping spread the song's message across continents. Fans described feeling understood, even without translation, a testament to the artist's vocal delivery and emotional storytelling. The artistic evolution behind Who before Who. The artist was already known for their stage charisma, technical perfection, and polished performance style. However, this song marked a clear artistic evolution, a step towards something more introspective, more vulnerable, and more human. Gone were the complex dance routines and flashy costumes that often define K-pop releases. Instead, Who presented simplicity as strength. Every note, every silence, every word carried emotional precision. Music critics have often compared this shift to the evolution seen in global icons like Adele or The Weeknd, artists who transformed personal emotion into universal resonance. Who positioned its creator as not just a performer, but a true artist, one willing to bare their soul to the world. That fans' emotional connection for fans, Who became more than a chart-topping hit. It was a comfort during difficult times. Online communities formed around the song, where people shared stories of heartbreak, anxiety, or self-discovery. Many described listening to Who during sleepless nights or while journaling, finding solace in the artist's voice. The song's global fandom grew exponentially, uniting listeners from all backgrounds. The official fan hashtag Who Healing Song trended multiple times in 2024 and 2025, with users posting messages like, "This song helped me remember that I matter," or "I feel like the artist understands me even though we've never met." Live performances of Who only deepen this connection. During concerts, audiences often sang along quietly, sometimes crying, sometimes smiling. The atmosphere was described by many attendees as spiritual. One fan from London recalled, "When the chorus hit, thousands of people sang together. It didn't feel like a concert, it felt like therapy." The influence on future K-pop soloists, the impact of Who on the K-pop landscape cannot be overstated. It redefined what a K-pop solo project could look like, proving that global success doesn't require exaggerated spectacle, just authenticity and emotional truth. Following its release, a noticeable shift occurred in the industry. More artists began exploring personal themes and minimalist production styles. Songs like Echoes, After Rain, and Solitude, all released by different K-pop soloists in 2025, cite Who as a major influence.